my boy Ghost. Ghost with the big resub. Man, you know what I'm grateful for? For real, for real. The fact that I'm not playing 2K and you niggas still be coming in subbing and fucking with me. I appreciate that. Cause it let me know that, like, when I was growing up, I used to be like, man, can people see what's going on around us? But I can actually be me. And niggas coming over and saying, okay, nigga, we gonna see what you talk about then. Show us something. And niggas say, okay, I'm gonna sub up or I'm gonna resub. Cause you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't playing 2K right now, but you still talking about some real shit. This who I really am. I play 2K because I feel like that's what I had to do. And that's how most of us have this mentality. Most of us don't want to be gangsters. Most of us don't want to sell drugs. Most of us don't want to be out here fucking all these bitches. We want a girlfriend, most of us. You know, I got my family, but I'm saying, most of the niggas that do the shit they do, they trying to seek the world approval. Niggas don't want to live like that. But niggas don't know that they can be themselves. This is what I'm saying. I had to learn that being yourself is more valuable than portraying to being somebody else. How do I know how to be myself when it comes to all this other shit? But when I get to 2K, I feel like I gotta play 2K to get y'all to see the real. Nope, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Nah, nigga, just go in there and talk about what you talk about. And if they don't fuck with you for it, then it's okay. Everybody gonna like what you doing. If somebody right now don't like the fact that you're trying to change your life to be a better person. There's people out here that don't like it when niggas say, I'm gonna be a better man today. I'm gonna be a better woman today. Oh, look at you. You trying to, uppity. You uppity now. I'm not uppity. I just want to be more. Because when I was in Mississippi, I had no idea that it only cost $200 to go to Hawaii. Nigga, was I mad. You know how many times I spent $200 living in Mississippi? In the hood? You know how many times I've been what you call hood rich? I've been hood rich 3 times in my life. I've been hood rich 3 times. Now, one of them times that I think you can go to Hawaii for $200. When I started to travel and I found out you can actually go for $100 if you do it right. Yeah. Nigga, I had no idea that this shit exists. When I left Mississippi and I started to see the world, I said, oh, nigga, we out here sedated. Like, these niggas got us flipped out. I'm from Mississippi, bro. I didn't know that the world, you can see the world with really a little money. You don't need a lot of, bro, $1,000 and you can go anywhere you want. $500, you can go see the world. You feel me? Man, I appreciate it, gang. For real, for real. Yeah, I mean, of course, I hung out in Memphis. Shit, Memphis right next door to me. Respect, I stay tuned in, whether you're going, he said, giving game or playing 2K. Some people need to hear what you're saying. Man, I appreciate it. He said, I fuck with you because you put me on game. He said, it's not all about 2K for me. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. Big sip. But yeah, man, let's get into this. Let's get into this shit right here, man. Feel me? We're gonna chop it up and hang it out. He said, they out there living off the water and it's cheap. But see, we don't be understanding that. Because, just think about it, bro. I don't like a lot of foods. You know why? Because all I ate growing up, chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, noodles, bologna. I'm 30 years old. Ask me what I eat right now. Chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken pasta, spaghetti. You see how my life didn't change so much when it comes to foods? Think about that when that's all you see in your environment. Hood niggas, fucking, drugs. That's it. So how do I got the perception to want to be more than that? How do I have the perception to eat seafood when all I ate was fish. So ask me what type of seafood would I eat at 30? The same seafood I ate at 12, 9. You see how that worked? Guess what? My daughter eat pig feet. I don't. My daughter might try some neck bones. But see, I didn't do that because why? That wasn't in my category. So you understand why some kids are who they is, because there's no activities in the hood no more. Y'all know that they shut, what I just told y'all. They shut the swimming pools now. At one point, they had took the fucking rims. They took the goddamn goal down where I'm from. Cause wouldn't let niggas shoot ball no more. Till we had to we kept begging. Man, can y'all put it back up the rim, bro? Man, come on. It was just one fight out here, bro. Y'all gonna take the rim? Y'all gotta see the play. If they take everything activity-wise out your community, tell me what else can you do? Huh? If they take everything for its activity out your community, the slides, swing set, the swimming pool, the basketball park, what else you gonna do? Product in your environment. What else you gonna do? Sell drugs and fuck. It ain't nothing else to do. The bowling alley ain't working in the hood. The skating rink ain't function. If you don't have no activities in your environment, this is why it's so important to have activities, to live, to raise your kids in a city where there's activities. If you raise your kids in an environment where there's limited activities, you in trouble. And I'm not saying that kids can't go wrong even if they have activities, but there's a better chance. See, the game life is about chances. There's a better chance your kid will be successful and succeed if they have activity versus not having activities. Oh, you don't see that? That's called being from the hood where there's no activity and being in the suburbs where there is activities. So go do your fucking study and see how the people that was from the hood, some of them made it out. A lot of them don't make it out. But then you see niggas in the suburbs, you see they most of them make it out and some don't make it out. Because guess what? Some of them niggas in the suburb, guess what they want to do? Be hood niggas. Look at Twitch. Look at the 2K community. You'll see good dudes who came from good families portraying a life that I had to live. You know how cold I be seeing her like, man, there's no way them niggas really want to be this. But that's how crazy the hip-hop community. See, I told y'all, music is the powerful thing in the world. The hip-hop community have stolen the hearts of niggas that not even from the hood. Ooh, that shit cold. The hip-hop have stolen the community of niggas that not even from the hood. Them niggas ain't never seen a drive-by, ain't never seen a dead body on the street, ain't never seen a homeless man laying down in his community. But guess what? He rapping the same shit we rapping. It's hard out here for a pimp when you trying to get this money for the rent. With the gas prices, the light bill, niggas that ain't never lived this life of finding a couple $100 from all your yo Tim, man, let me hold 100, man. I'm short on that damn light bill again. Okay, I appreciate that. Call the next person. Yo Terry. Shit, man, you got about $50, man. I can borrow till Friday. Yeah, I done paid all these other bills, but then shit, I'm still short, man. Niggas ain't never had to call every family member they had just to try to get enough money for the light bill, but they out here living and trying to portray a life that they ain't never experienced. That's where hip-hop did. I'm down on my dick. Let me hold some. Be careful, none they don't like when you spread the truth. Some niggas willing to die for theirs. Some niggas pretend like they want to die for them. I'm one of those niggas that willing to die for mine. Because this is what I honestly believe. I feel in my heart, I believe I go to heaven if I die telling the truth. See, it's a win for me. See, it's the mentality. If I die or get killed for telling y'all that you can be more, I win. Nigga, that's the game. The game is what you make it. If I get killed for over here telling y'all this shit right here, I won, nigga. I beat the game. How you gonna kill a nigga that trying to actually die like that? Nigga, I gotta get some brownie points from God, nigga. See, nigga, I'm gonna get some brownie points. This nigga was doing God work. Yeah, the real work. Nigga was trying to tell y'all that there's some peoples out here that out here kidnapping our kids. And yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get some brownie points from God. Nigga, I'm trying to get brownie points from God. Yeah. All right. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into the conspiracy shit.
California.
He said, God don't need you, we do. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. I fuck with that, man.
Yeah, I put y'all nines in the chat if y'all ready.
That's deep.
Put them in the chat if y'all ready. I got some be prepared for what y'all gonna see tonight, man. I did my thing, you feel me? I'm gonna have to watch out. Look, I had to there's gonna be some copyrights in here. I got my notes and stuff, so I'm gonna stop it on certain parts and like bring down the value when I get there. But yeah, I'm prepared. Y'all ready to get this? Damn, my notes.
Give me a second, chat.
All right. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Amadai Shakur, and this is part 2 of How We Cast Spells with Words. So when you rise each day, people say that they are awake. You have to wake up. But also when someone dies, we go to awake to view their bodies. So something that we do when we rise to live a life, to live another day, is associated with death. Pay attention. Also, many of us say good morning when we rise. I don't say good morning, I say grand rising. You see, there's no such thing as a good morning because morning means to be grieving, and grieving is what you do when someone passes away. You're said to be in mourning when someone dies. Again, something that we say that seems so simple, but it absolutely pertains to death. Now, many of us, when we rise each day, we go to a job. The word job in Hebrew means persecute. In the Bible,
Man, I appreciate that, gang. This is why I like this type of information, because a lot of us are smart, but we just don't know how to tie shit together, right? We smart as fuck, but we smart in our environment. For an example, how many of y'all ever took a shortcut through a nigga yard? While the other niggas be walking. See, there are certain areas in the hood you can't walk through. So you take shortcuts. You smart. You smart at what you know. The niggas that don't know about the shortcut, oh, he gonna run into a group of niggas that ain't gonna play with him today. Oh, bro, what you doing over here with that flag? Man, shit. Yeah, nigga, I know. Oh yeah, I know the fact that I can cut through Tim house. If Tim house put me on that road, then I can shoot that way. So when it comes to information like this, we don't be knowing that words have double entendre, triple entendre. Oh, you know, we don't be putting the 2 and 2 together until, but guess what? We smart enough that when we hear it, oh shit, that do make sense. AKA, when motherfucker told me I need to wear a mask for COVID, I said, okay, I can do that. Then the nigga came out and said, it's airborne. I said, well, goddamn it, I need the full long gas mask. And you know what type of mask nigga hand me? A little motherfucker that put, I said, hold on now, I'm smart. I'm not stupid. If you gonna tell me something is deadly out here, then give me a fucking real military mask. Yeah, when you gotta go up in there and you throw this, nigga, give me a Call of Duty mask. Yeah, give me one of those if something is airborne. How you gonna give me something that got holes in it, it got crease in it where air still, don't play me like I'm stupid. You feel me? He said walking through the yard is disrespectful. Nigga, you don't walk through the yard then and run up on the wrong niggas and see what happened. You gonna be there gonna be some disrespectful shit, all right? That nigga said walking through somebody's yard is disrespectful. Nigga, if you want to live, you better walk through that yard. Fuck is you saying? Hey, but yeah, man, so it's like when we hear stuff like this, we can all use our brain and it'll make sense to us. You know what I'm saying? He said had 1 or 2 for exercise. See, that's what I'm saying. Why it's not real military equipped masks that were issued for something that they told us was airborne? That's what I'm like, nigga, I'm smart. I might not know something at the time, but nigga, I put 2 and 2 together, nigga, I ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? So when we hear shit like this, tell me it don't make sense. Morning and morning. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I can actually understand. I can hear the words and I can put it together and okay, that makes sense.
Bible, Job was persecuted by Satan for refusing to go against God. Job, spelled J-O-B, is the same as job, J-O-B. When you go to this job, you are then at work. Now, in British English, the word work is spelled W-A-R-K. W-A-R, war, is at the beginning of work in British English. With that all being said, if you're going to a job every day where you feel persecuted and you don't want to be there, don't you in fact feel like you're at war? At this job where you may feel like you're at war, you earn a wage. The Bible teaches us that the wages of sin is death. There again is another reference to death. Also, you earn your money. You earn a wage. They say you earn a living wage. Well, when you die, if you're cremated, they put your body in an urn. Also, when you're at this job, the tasks that you perform are called undertakings. Well, when you die, you have to visit the undertaker. So you wake each day trying to have a good morning, which is difficult to do when there's no such thing. You go to a job where you feel persecuted. You try to earn your wage, but the wages of sin is death, and some people literally work themselves to death. Then you deal with individuals at the job, many of us, who make us feel as though we're at war. So by the end of the week, we're in a weakened state as we prepare for the weekend.
Ooh.
And usually, when the weekend comes...
You feel me? Like I said, bro, I'm a smart individual. That all made sense to me. I never heard this before, but it made perfect sense. Wow. On the weekend, ain't you tired as fuck? Weekend by the... Damn, that's crazy. That made perfect sense to me. Some niggas don't only get 1 day to rest, and he got to get right back to it.
By the time it's here, we realize that we've gotten the weekend of the deal.
Ooh, wait, that was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
She broke that whole thing down.
That was cold.
Nibiru Incoming System Part 1.
And today, we have been preaching the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord, behold, repent. The day of the Lord is at hand. Why is there a day of the Lord coming? Because we have disobeyed his laws. We have violated the statutes, his statutes, and we have broken his everlasting covenant, as said in Isaiah 24, verse 5. So for today, we will look at Revelation chapter 6, verse 12
San Diego
to 17. Gonna be long, but interesting. And I behold, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Let's take it a little piece at a time. When the earth changes in 2030, it is going to, like Isaiah 24 says, it's going to wobble and then falls as a drunken man and not get up, meaning we're having a 90-degree pole shift. What's going to cause the pole shift? The planet Nibiru coming up between the earth and the sun and causing the earth to tumble.
I love you, channel. I appreciate you.
When it comes between the earth and the sun, we are going to have a great earthquake. Sure, it's a great earthquake because this is a big force on the earth. It is going to cause a great earthquake. The sun will become black as sackcloth. What does that mean? It means sackcloth is when they used to use the black goat's hair to make a garment. And it would be sometimes an inch or inch and a half, 2 inches thick. Meaning no light.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I hear stuff like, I said this the other day. A lot of time, at least 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, they have told us something major was gonna happen to the world. Like, you know, the world was gonna end, stuff like that. And we go to bed at night and we waiting for this crazy thing to happen. Then we wake up. The only thing happened was maybe the stock market crash. And I think a lot of time when people say something is coming to the world, me personally, I think it really don't be in the way that they are projecting it. That's just like the New World Order. When people say the world is going to end, it's going to end for the old ways. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a new world is born, a new way. Just like when the dollar ends. Whenever they get rid of this dollar, that's going to be a new world for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I don't really be knowing how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You know, CJ, like, I'm with you, CJ. Like, I remember when they was like, man, a big asteroid about to hit the... I can't remember what years, but I think it's been like 3 times, and I'm 30. It may be 2 or 3 times where I went to bed at night waiting on the asteroid. You know what I'm saying? Or waiting on the sun to burn it, like... And then I wake up and... ain't nothing happened. I think what it was 2000 or 1999 or some shit. I think it was 2005 or 2008. I can't remember the exact years, but I think it been like 2 or 3 times where they told us something crazy what's gonna happen. Ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? So it be making it hard to believe some people. I'm not saying that the gentleman here is wrong by the information and stuff like that, because we all just trying to learn, but it just be like, man, it be hard to believe some stuff because they done told you all these other times something gonna happen. He said, yeah, you remember at least 3 times too? That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't saying something happened, but what they told us, like, ain't happened. But I don't know. So I don't be knowing how I feel sometimes when I be hearing stuff like this.
Cloth of repentance with ashes. Sackcloth and ashes for repentance. And the moon
Planet X. Okay, now I done heard about Planet X a couple times.
The moon would become as blood because the moon is now taking off the reflection of one of Nibiru's moons. The one that is all iron oxide, red. And so you would have a red reflection by the moon. And the stars of heaven fell to the earth, even as figs casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
What does that mean? Y2K, he said, yeah, okay, that's exactly the Mayan calendar, the Y2X and Planet X. That's exactly it. The Mayan one really had me spooked because they had, you know, they actually went and found all this information. Like, oh, my bad. Let me move the chat out the way. But they had went and found all this information and stuff, and you know about the Mayan calendar and all this stuff. Like, man, ain't that happened though. The Mayan one had me shook, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm trying to find someone to put the chat. Okay, I'll just put it. That Mayan calendar shit had me shook, dog.
Coming up.
I was scared of fuck.
When Nibiru comes around, it's carrying with it tons of debris. When John saw
hey, y'all remember that shit, the last one, he said, you know, you're gonna see a lot of different people from different walks of life speak about these type of topics. So that's what's gonna show in this video. Y'all gonna see a bunch of
now I have heard about that too, Tyler. But I actually come up with the same Tyler, I actually believe in stuff like that
that's
though.
All this is.
Debris.
I actually am convinced we are not the only civilization, bro. That's just my opinion. Bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. It's just no way possible we can be the only. That's just me.
Earth,
there's no way possible.
As stars falling from the heavens, like
right? The world haven't even been fully discovered. There's new things that they're discovering every day that they tell us about and don't tell us about. So how, bro, there are civilizations that were recently discovered a couple years back and they tried to go actually film them and the people was killing them. The people man, it's somewhere up in these mountains. There's a civilization that they tried to go interview and they had discovered these people. And the people was trying to kill them, dog. Man, like, they finding shit out every day, bro, that they tell us about and don't tell us about. And that shit right there was not even major news. But, you know, like I said, if you go search for it, it's recent. It happened probably a year or two ago.
Figs falling off.
Okay, there you go, straight.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
They be out there killing motherfuckers trying to come over there and you know, change the ways of how they live and try to get information so they can. But like I said, it's a lot of civilization. It's a lot of different type of humans on this planet, bro. Whether we choose to believe it or not, bro, it don't even make sense for you to be the only. Like, come on, dog. It don't even make logical sense, bro. We look at all these different type of species of animals, all different types that they discovering and the ones we know about, and we just think it's us as humans walking around here.
Open our ears and our hearts and explain to us exactly what you're doing. Why you doing?
Okay.
No Egito, eu não sei se aquilo lá é o sol.
Facts. The ocean still,
na frente do sol,
they say undiscovered.
Look at that.
Tá entrando na frente do sol uma bola.
Look at that.
Bem estranho esse vídeo aqui. E também interessante, né?
Yeah. You feel me? It's been a lot of strange occurrences like this. It's been a lot of shit, y'all. You know how they talk about the pole shift, right? The pole shift. Everybody been speaking about the pole shift. That's because you can. A lot of people have been understanding what's been going on. You see, the moon is rotating in a different direction as well. And one time,
and not to cut them off, but I mean, I'm sure everybody have related to the pole shift. You know, there's places that getting snow that never snowed. There's places that getting heat. It's hot, but it's always been cold. Like, I believe there is a pole shift, and I also believe there is man-made weather as well that causing a lot of these things that, you know, we don't talk about, or we do talk about, and we like Texas, Houston snowed down like a motherfucker, like it was in Virginia or something. Like my nigga, like Houston was looking like Alaska. You feel me? Like, if you from Texas, there are parts of Texas that snow. But Houston is not one of those that motherfucker was out there dying from freezing to death in Houston, Texas. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Make it make sense. There are parts of the desert now that is getting snow. Have y'all heard about that? There's parts of the desert now that is snowing in the desert. It's some shit going on. You feel me?
Came up at night, right? And it was bigger than what it was supposed to. I be paying attention, and I got it on film. I'll show y'all too as well, but it's crazy. If you don't pay attention, you probably wouldn't notice the difference. And also, you can tell too, they ain't even doing daylight savings no more. Like, I don't know when it's gonna go into effect. They just passed the bill for it.
Yeah, I heard that too. That's crazy. And that show you time can be manipulated. Think about that. They can choose when they want to send you back an hour or fast forward you an hour. How cold is that? How cold is it that time is controlled by man? Man.
Keep your eyes open.
That's crazy.
Keep your senses open too. That's one thing. Like, I be telling y'all about these animals, how they connected still, and they know when some shit is coming.
Facts.
They connected. Or try
True.
to get connected. Plant your feet in the grass. Do some real shit. Stop going out turning up all the time.
I just want to say that Nibiru is real. It has been coming for some time. The government has known for some time. And when they start prepping for things, then y'all know it's real. The CIA has moved from Virginia. The Vatican shut down the library and moved it. Walmart shut down and built shelters. They're building a 10-lane highway from the Mexican border to Canada, 2 railways, and fiber optic lines. What are they getting ready for? They know Nibiru about to shake us up. And if y'all look at this little map here, that's what we're going to be looking like after Nibiru.
Burn this motherfucker up.
There's 2 different ships, bro. I can't even make this up. So, like, what y'all gonna have to understand now is I'm about to show y'all that the Anunnaki, that Planet 9, Nibiru, the ancient Egyptian stuff, bro, this is our star family. And they just trying to announce that they found a planet, but we've been knew this. So this is the facts right here. So y'all gonna see that it's like a 0.4% chance that this planet actually do not exist. That's less than 1%. That's less than 1% that this planet do not exist. That's not even half of the 1%. 0.4, you still got the 0.6, you know what I'm saying? Like, to equal a 1%, you know what I'm saying? And they said, watch this, bro. It's crazy.
The study has narrowed down where a hypothetical 9th planet could be in our solar system. According to astronomers, Planet 9 is expected to be many times the size of Earth and orbit the sun far beyond Neptune.
I appreciate it, John.
The astronomers say that the astronomer is actually the same astronomer who led the campaign to demote Pluto.
Now, from what I heard, there are many planets out there that they have recently discovered that humans can live in. But then at the same time, there are also people out there that said space don't exist. This is what's so cold about this game. We can all, everybody agree. Most of the conspiracy theory people agree that we never been to the moon. So if we never been to the moon, how is it that we believe that they have discovered new planets? like I said, it's strange. And you really got to sit down and just do your homework and pay attention, because you can get caught up in different, yo, appreciate the new follow. You can get caught up in different type of stories and narratives. Now, me personally, I believe there are other planets out there. I believe that we are on a planet called Earth. It's all theory. But when it comes to the moon shit, there's undeniable facts that it's fake. Without a doubt. It has been debunked how many times? The moon landing is fake. They never been to the moon. They do all their practices underwater. The niggas that actually supposedly went to the moon have came out and said they didn't go to the moon. And they laugh at us for believing that. So, how many people have ever flown before? Well, we all know that Earth is flat. But look at the theories of every fucking globe and planet is round. But there's no evidence that says that the Earth is, like, a lot of this shit. See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like we all want to believe in something. AKA the movie Black Adam. AKA Wakanda. Stuff like that do exist. I believe there are definitely civilizations out there that are really advanced, that have the technology and the understanding of the world we live in. But I think sometimes, man, we want to believe something so much. Like, when we look at this stuff right here, we looking at a round fucking globe. When we all know that the planet is flat. But we'll choose to still take that information and say, okay. And I'm not saying this information is wrong. I'm just saying, like, the images. Like, I done flew many times, bro. I look out there. I don't see no curves. Like, we know they haven't been to the moon. So if they haven't been to the moon, have they ever broke the atmosphere of what we call Earth? Or the dome, or whatever we want to call it? Have they ever? Come on, man. Like, I'm just asking. Have motherfuckers really ever left the atmosphere of Earth? Or what we call Earth? If there's a glass container over Earth or the atmosphere, then when did niggas go out to discover some new planets? Or is they using the telescopes and they can see, like, me, see, this is what I'm saying. I be asking questions. I ask questions, bro. Because I want to know. I want to get understanding. So, do we believe that we are in a dome, or do we believe motherfucker actually went to the moon? Which one is it? And this is what I be looking like. Firmament, okay? So, it's like, we got to pick one. Are we in a firmament, or did we, like, okay, now, they said the moon is just in the Earth atmosphere, but we all know the moon landing video or whatever shit they try to tell us about is fake. So, it's like, bro, we got to pick one of these. I know which one I pick. It's like, man, you be seeing so much of the bullshit, you can get caught up in, you don't know what to believe. And this why some people stay away from the conspiracy stuff. Because it's like, bro, y'all ain't making sense. And it'll have motherfuckers reject truth. Because it's so much bullshit out there. Motherfuckers do, just like the Kanye West and Kyrie Irving. Motherfuckers get you caught up in some real shit while they playing backhand games. You want to support Kanye and Kyrie, but you like, nigga, I know you. We see what y'all doing. The same people that you're bashing, you want to be cool with. The same people that you come out and expose all this information about, you apologize. Why? Now, like I said, I'm happy they apologize. Play your game, my nigga. You told us enough information for us to realize and see what's going on. The ones that gonna get it. But at the same time, it's so much bullshit out here that it can make motherfuckers say, man, I gotta stay away from that shit, bro. I ain't fucking with that shit.
From a planet to a dwarf planet, now looking to fill that Planet 9 void.
Like some
claims that there's only a 0.4% chance that Planet 9 does not exist, despite it never being seen. And chance that Planet 9 does not exist, despite it never being seen.
17-year-old boys don't do what one Scarsdale High School student did last summer. He discovered a planet almost 7 times the size of Earth. It orbits 2 suns. It's kind of like a certain fictional planet that's home.
That's just like I heard that stars are really fish. You feel me? Like it's just a lot going on.
Luke Skywalker. News Force Ken.
Does the planet suck so bad that we are actively searching for another one? That's what I heard in Chicago. And I like what Brody just said. Does this planet suck so bad that we are actively searching for another one? Does the United States suck so bad that we actually go out and give everybody else resources, but the American people, we still have homeless niggas sleeping on the street? But our country can give money to every other fucking country and help them fight wars? Man, think about it. The game's so cold, bro. The game's so cold.
Ufa met the high schooler today to see exactly how he did it.
Inside this Scarsdale home, filled with Star Wars posters and telescopes, Wolf Sukier has some exciting news.
So I discovered a planet.
The 17-year-old Scarsdale High School senior says on his 3rd day of his internship at NASA.
Look, the thing is with this, come on, like let's put this together though. You telling me a kid at the crib, well, you know, his telescopes are probably thousands of dollars. It looked like his family is really into this, right? You telling me that big government projects haven't picked up on this? Don't worry, I'll sit here and wait. You know, that's the type of questions you need to ask yourself. Like, he find this at the crib and, quote unquote, NASA didn't? Elon Musk didn't?
NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, he noticed something from the data gathered by NASA's survey satellite TESS.
I noticed a dip or a transit from the TOI 1338 system, and that was the first signal of the planet.
Thrilled, he shared his discovery with his team.
I first saw the initial dip and thought, oh, that looked cool.
Hey, let me ask y'all something right quick. Type 1 if you know about kids being abducted as little as 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, and they turn them into spies, agents. Type 1 if you believe in stuff like that. Type 1. Type 1 if you believe in Agent 47. Okay. I just want to make sure. So when we see, because you know, the emotions of a human, I say, he just 16 years old. He can't be no trained killer. He can be a trained liar. I just want to make sure y'all get my drift what I'm saying. Everybody we see is not the little 5-year-old or the 9-year-old or the 10-year-old. Everybody ain't the little niggas we think they are. Everybody ain't in your set for the right reason. I want to make sure we know that. Motherfuckers do adult training and go out here and infiltrate these organizations. I just want to make sure if y'all get my drift what I'm trying to say.
But then when I looked at the full data from the telescope at that star, I noticed, or my mentor also noticed, 3 different dips in the system.
A high school intern examined hundreds of eclipsing binaries to search for planetary transits.
Wolf was onto something larger than Earth. Literally.
Now let's say this is Earth. Well, this new planet is 6.9 times the size of it. Oh yeah, it's also 1,300 light years away.
NASA's TESS mission just discovered its first circumbinary planet, a world orbiting 2 stars instead of 1.
The official name for the new planet is TOI
What did they say was around
B. TOI standing for TESS Object of Interest.
Same.
Wolf's family had their own idea for a name.
My family wishes my brother's idea is Wolftopia.
Now, while NASA awaits official confirmation from the American Astronomical Society on their discovery, this stargazing teen is enjoying his new outlook of the unknown.
And we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets. And the people, they eat them for breakfast. They eat their children.
Nah, on some real shit. This is when I first stopped eating McDonald's. I heard about this shit when I was a little nigga. When I heard about how you can say it fake or real. I don't know. It shook the fuck out of me though. That nigga was getting grinded up into food. I heard about this shit when I was a little nigga, spooked the shit out of me, bruh. And ever since then, I've been scared of McDonald's. Scared, bro. Bro, I'm talking about like Chicago. I've been scared, bro, of McDonald's. And I'm not saying McDonald's is the only one. Fast food is fast food. He said friend of mine work at a meat plant. He still can't eat meat. I'm telling you, bro, like this shit be spooky, bro. So I heard about this a long time ago with the fast food restaurant. They not the only ones, facts.
For lunch, and
just like motherfuckers would thought it was a conspiracy that some Chinese food was actually animals. Y'all know that been exposed, right? Nigga had a whole truck full of dogs. Whole fucking back of the truck, bro. Dogs were falling all out the truck. But y'all know bro, outside of the United States, they eat everything. I mean, in the United States too. But bro, if you travel or you see some of these programs, oh, they eat it all. Ain't nothing off limits. For real.
You know, us Jews.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. It's about to get real. So, check this weirdness out at CERN, bro. Like, y'all not concerned about the opening to these things? Like, this ain't a whole ceremony that they doing in front of you.
That's it. That is crazy. Bro, you know what's so crazy? And they said CERN uses up enough energy in one day that we can produce for an entire fucking year. One machine uses up that much energy. One machine. I don't, like me, I recently learned about this fucking device. I never heard of it until this year. I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking in the right direction, but I never heard about this, dog. Any of y'all? I just found out about it this year. Earlier this year, I found out about that.
Like, nigga. See the scared beetles?
Yeah, I found out about this year. I never heard of it. I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking at, you know, I be looking for shit like this. But this is real though. This is some real shit.
Niggas. And what are they supposed to be doing there? This.
So basically CERN, it's not HARP. HARP is a weather modification. CERN is a thing that open up portals. What's good, gang? What's up, Brody? So like different dimensions and shit like that. What's the conspiracy? We just going to different one. Maybe we just looking at different shit.
Speeding up particles and shit. Boy. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all don't think they're in there doing some crazy shit. Cause you just seen that. Like, why the opening gotta be like that? That's satanic as hell.
We tried to figure out how much charge the body takes in when you touch the earth. What happens is the body
what up, Zay? You said it's been wired
with electrons practically instantaneously.
Now I've been knowing about this. This is called grounding. I know about this. I make sure people in my household, real shit, make sure you go outside and not wear any shoes and shit like that. I make sure my household do this. You have to. It's important, bro. He said I do it every day. It's a must, bro. This is real. And see, this is what I be saying about. This is why I get mad at my girl sometimes. Bro, take your motherfucking ass outside. Fuck is you doing? Go outside, bro. Being outside can do a lot of good for some people, bro. Do you understand how much damage you doing to yourself? And I do it. Y'all know, especially when I play 2K and shit, and I was locked in. But you know how much damage you doing to yourself by not going to charge up, my nigga? He said it's all a conspiracy. What is conspiracy?
Fact.
You know, conspiracy is facts now. Go find something that you believe is a conspiracy and then fully do your homework on it and see if you still say it's a conspiracy. Let me ask you this. Do you still believe sacrificing people? You do know they cook motherfuckers, right? Like, y'all do know that. I'm talking to my G that says it's all a conspiracy. You do know that niggas are out here getting boiled at a temperature of 180, 350. You do know that though, right? You do know motherfuckers out here taking adrenochrome and rejuvenating their life. So I'm just saying though, at some point you have to choose to accept new information and then go dissect it and see, is this really a conspiracy? There are some things out here now, like I said, it gotta be some made up shit. But bro, there's a lot of shit out here that is just authentic, dog. But all you gotta do is, you gotta dive into it though. You gotta actually dive into it and see, okay, is they really out here taking adrenochrome from kids and babies? Is it really a conspiracy that they have kids as sex workers? That was a conspiracy. You know that, right? It was a conspiracy that there was an island where motherfuckers had kids as sex slaves. Then there was a nigga named Einstein that actually got locked up and killed. What the nigga name that got killed? What, who, Jeffrey or Weinstein? One of them niggas. I can't think of the nigga name, but all them Einstein niggas, whatever their name is. Nigga just all of a sudden hung himself. Yeah. The nigga, that what they said, the nigga hung himself, right? Nigga was in jail how long? What, the nigga was in jail 24 hours? The nigga wasn't even in jail a full month and he just hung himself. Bro, you know some shit is not a conspiracy, bro. The world eat its babies. That's facts.
That you can't measure it.
Cool hand, appreciate you, Charlotte.
They got that nigga up out of the ASAP.
Electrons from the earth enter the body.
Bruh, they said they had senators People of high politician rankings. All these billionaires that go hang out at this island. What? Oh yeah, that nigga had to go.
Right away, and they coat the red blood cells so that the cells repel each other. And then they can't clump, and the blood viscosity goes down.
That's why you need the ground.
It's easier for the heart to pump the blood. The blood pressure goes down. All kinds of cardiovascular issues, they go away.
Thanks for showing us the truth. I appreciate you, honey.
Hey, and you know, and I say this respectfully, that's why as black people, bro, you talking about you don't want to go outside and get the sun? Nigga, what are you doing, nigga? You killing yourself. You black and avoiding the sun? Oh, nigga, you tripping. I understand, nigga, you don't want to stay out there and get baked.
Get out there and ground, I'm telling you.
But guys,
you feel the difference, man.
Bello on the